I'm Nikki Ibarra in Sherman Oaks, where police have arrested this man who they believe is a serial rapist. But this case is far from over. Breaking news tonight out of Mission Hills, that's where a 19-year-old man was killed by a hit-and-run driver. I'm Nikki Ibarra in the NewsWatch newsroom. Coming up next, a wild chase through the streets of Los Angeles. I'm Nikki Ibarra here at the premiere of Mercy with star James Caan. More on that after this.
More on that.
Plus, a wet mess in Long Beach. Those stories and more next on NewsWatch. You are looking at a man police call a serial rapist. 23-year-old Jose Perez was arrested last week for allegedly attacking 5 young girls in the West Valley area. Elizabeth Bates lives in the area where one of the crimes took place.
It scares us that, that there's people out here that are attacking our kids and doing these crazy things to them, and it's scary. It's scary. It's good that he's not loose anymore.
Several of the incidents occurred near neighborhood schools, including Anatola Elementary and Sherman Oaks Center for Enriched Studies. The victims range from 15 to 18 years of age. Detective Joel Price says several of the attacks were extremely violent.
He attacked a 15-year-old girl and savagely beat her, resulting in some fairly significant injuries, facial fractures, and she was badly beaten. So we are very, very glad to have him off the streets, and hopefully the community will be a little bit safer now.
The attack started in March 2009 up until late last month. Since then, many residents of the valley have been living in fear. Van Nuys resident Claudia Gonzales says she's relieved Perez is finally behind bars.
I feel relieved because my daughter goes here this school, and I know that she's not going to be in any more danger. We feel safe that he's not around, and our environment is safe.
Police released the suspect's photo for 2 reasons. One, to calm the fears of the community. Also, detectives believe there are more victims out there that will come forward knowing that Perez is behind bars. From Reseda, I'm Nikki Ibarra, NewsWatch LA. From James Caan to Wendy Glenn, the stars hit the Hollywood red carpet.
Mercy, huh?
They're out for the premiere of IFC's new movie, Mercy. It's a special movie for Caan because it marks the first time he shares significant on-screen time with his son, actor Scott Caan. Were there any challenges making this film?
Challenges?
Yes.
Yeah, showing up, working for my kid. That was bad.
Was that hard, hearing some sort of direction from him?
No, it's just the fear of failing.
Yeah.
For my kid, that would be very bad.
I'm Johnny, and you are the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
The movie follows a successful romance novelist who falls in love with a critic who hates his new book. In the process, the writer becomes a new man who believes in love. Producer and star of the film, Caan, says working with his famous father was a challenge. What was the best thing about working with your dad?
When we finished. Yeah.
And what about the worst?
Well, it was difficult because the relationship that we have is so different than the relationship in the movie. So it was hard to kind of play against what was really there.
The premiere was held at the Egyptian Theater in Hollywood. A wide variety of fans came out to get an early look at the film. That's gratifying to actress and co-star Wendy Glenn, who says this is a night she's waited 2 years for.
When you shoot something like this, you never know who's going to see it and everything's going to happen to it. And this was such a great script, and we had such a great time doing it. I was so happy with the final product. It's such a beautiful film, and I'm just so glad that now finally people get to see it. It's great.
The movie opened last weekend in New York. It opens this Friday in LA, and with all of these cameras, there's plenty of buzz. From Hollywood, I'm Nikki Ibarra, NewsWatch LA. Good evening, I'm Nikki Ibarra in the NewsWatch newsroom. A high-speed chase through South Central Los Angeles tops the news tonight. The pursuit ended about an hour ago. Our cameras caught this exclusive video of the suspect trying to escape highway patrol officers. But in the end, 2 suspects were taken into custody. It's not clear what sparked the chase. In Los Feliz, a 65-year-old man is dead after a fire swept through his house. It happened on Visalia Way, just north of Franklin Avenue. You can see heavy gray and black smoke pouring from the 1-story house. The victim was found in a bedroom closet. Investigators believe he was smoking in bed. Finally tonight, a watery mess in Long Beach shut down part of the downtown area. Right now, the cleanup is underway. This is how it looked around 3 o'clock when an underground water main broke. You can see gallons of water bubbling up from beneath the street. Most of Pine Avenue was closed for hours as work crews tried to shut the water off. That's going to do it for now. Thank you for watching NewsWatch. I'm Nikki Ibarra. Have a good night.